Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Shit's about to hit the fan. Welcome to Unsanctioned Thursdays on Wrestling with Freddie.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Unsanctioned Thursdays with Jeff Dye and Freddie Prinze Jr. Let's start the show. Ooh. Jeff, my toe still hurts. How are you?
I'm feeling good. Been sending a lot of prayers for your toe, dude. Worried about your toe.
Thoughts and prayers. The Saudi show is over. The wrestlers are flying back. They pre-taped a Monday Night Raw, so it won't be as hot as the normal Monday Night Raw. But let's talk about our results and if we made the people money. You know, I didn't feel like I had I don't remember all my picks as we go through this. I'm going to discover, but I don't feel like I had a great week. We didn't even get to pick the winners of the Solo Sikoa and the Tongans against the Usos, and Roman Reigns. And Jay Uso did his awesome Jay Uso entrance in clothes that did not match the rest of the original bloodline. I thought that was so cool that he stands out as an individual. All these characters, we talked about this in Wednesday's show, at the top of Wednesday's show, they all have such unique motivations. They all approach an obstacle differently, and they all have feelings that have been remembered by the creative team at WWE towards one another. Roman hates Jay. Jimmy loves Jay. Jay used to hate Jimmy because of what Jimmy did to Jay. There's all this drama that went on, and it's all remembered and being played out in this entrance just by looks that they have, right? Which is really cool. And then Solo, we were hip to Solo before you were. We were giving love to Solo before you were. You just thought he was a guy out there, meathead, going to protect Roman. But no.
Bodyguard, yeah.
We said he was developing quickly, and y'all better watch out. And now you know why. Because he won the damn match. Granted, there was a lot of distraction and drama, but he pinned Roman Reigns. He's the third guy to do it in, I think, 3 years. Who's got pins on him? Cody, Jay in a tag match, and I think Solo are the only losses that times that Roman's been pinned in the last however many years he's been the champ, which is insane.
Big deal.
Huge deal. So Solo looks like a stud in this. We didn't pick this match, but it helps this story keep going. It helps this story not stay stale. If the OTC just whooped up on the new bloodline, then that friggin' story's over. And why did we build up Solo in the first place? But now they need help. They need help. And you guys, Jeff, you already know what's coming. At the end of this match, they're going to beat up Roman some more. You don't know. It's 4-on-1, basically. The Uso boys got beat up too. And here comes Sami Zayn to save the day. And he accidentally helluva kicks Roman right in the face. And Roman's like, what the hell? But now we have this 4-on-4 for their upcoming PLE, right? And we'll get the 4-on-4 match. And maybe that's the time when the OTC bloodline finally wins. But maybe not, because here's the thing, Jeff. They don't have strategy. No one's on the same page. They all have their own motives for being here. They need Paul Heyman. Mm-hmm. They need the return of the wise man, Jeff. And once the wise man is back in the flock, that's when this part of the story is going to come to an end. You won't see Roman and these guys win a match until Paul Heyman is back. So look forward to one of the greatest mic workers and one of the greatest storytellers in the history of wrestling to come back very, very soon. He has been missed. He has been missed from this story, and they haven't forced a thing. He's been gone from TV since he was gone from TV. That's how in character he stayed through all this, which is wild. So anyway, I know this is a long-winded version of Solo, Jacob, Tama, and Tonga, how they all won, but I just love this story. It's the best story in wrestling. It may be the best story ever in wrestling. I don't know. I'd have to start looking at old stuff all over again, but it's certainly the best story now. I loved it, but none of us made a pick, so nobody wins any money. So let's get to the ones that mattered. The Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team Championship. You know Jeff and I are going to take care of you on this. Our tag team picks are unchallenged, unmatched, sometimes unheralded, but never wrong. And we all picked Jay. Even Alex was right on this one, and Alex is always wrong. What? We all picked Jade and Belair to retain, and of course they did. Io Sky looked awesome as always, and should be doing an individual thing away from Damage Control and competing for the World Championship. But whatever, that's just my personal opinion. We made you money if you went with us. Let's move to the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax, where if you trusted Jeff, you made some money this weekend. If you were like, screw Jeff, man, he doesn't know wrestling. He's not a real fan. F that guy. Well, guess what? All that hatred, all that hate, all that jealousy, there's a little jealousy in there. It made you bet the wrong way and you lost money. I'll be honest with you. I thought you were dead wrong. I did not think that title would fit around Liv Morgan's waist. And I was right. It did not. It looked humongous. It was bigger than her. But the ring, Jeff, they made it about a ring. And that ring that they wear, I know everybody loves it. I think it's corny and dumb. Now we're wrestling about rings, and you're going to have 5 giant rings on your... I'm a 5-time Crown Jewel championship.
Necklaces,
bracelets,
belts.
Pinky toe rings pretty soon. Like, it's just, to me, the whole... I'm not a big fan of the Saudi show. So I just think it's...
Hear me out.
What?
Championship grills.
Yeah. Please, someone do that.
Wow.
Please, somebody do that.
How has Swerve not thought of this?
That would be amazing. Somebody please do a championship grill. Next time you win the title, come out and smile with that shit. You would be over forever in my book. So if you trusted Jeff, you won money. If you trusted Old Reliable, as they call him, our producer Alex, Old Reliable. That's what cowboys used to call their pistol. That's what we call Alex. But this time he was wrong, and so was I. I should have trusted myself and not him. All right, moving on. Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed. Now, you know when it comes to Seth Rollins, nobody has your back more than me, because nobody loves and cares about Seth Rollins more than me except his wife and maybe his baby. But outside of those two people, no one cares more than me. I get upset when he wears the wrong clothes, which is 99% of the time. But I love the man's work in the ring, and his mic work is second to none. He tells great stories, and he is the hardest working man in show. He's the James Brown of professional wrestling. He's the hardest working man in show business. And we picked, both Alex and I, we picked with our heads, and Jeff picked with his heart.
Yeah.
You love Bronson Reed. You love Australia. By the way, I'm heading to Australia next week. I'm going to make a movie. So we'll be recording these episodes from down under.
Nice.
The podcast will not go away. We'll still be giving you guys love, and I'll figure out how to watch wrestling down there. And I'll give you guys updates on the movie on the Unsanctioned Show. But we picked right, and Jeff picked wrong. How do you feel about that, Jeff?
I don't feel good about it. But, here's something to hold on to. It did take Seth Rollins a tremendous amount of curb stomps to get Bronson Reed to lose, which I thought really weakened Seth Rollins' finishing move, which just should be another...
It's an old school argument right there.
To wrestling in general, like these, we're really ruining the finishing move of a lot of these wrestlers. But anyways, it did maybe make Bronson Reed look a little stronger, but it made Seth Rollins' finisher look a little weak. But yeah, I should have known that Seth was going to crush, but I went with my heart. I love you, Bronson.
That's right. You should have known. Triple threat match for the United States Championship. I was all over the place on this one. All right. I had no confidence in this pick. Before the show started, I was certain LA Knight would retain. When the show started, I was certain it was Andrade. When it came time to pick, I picked Carmelo. I had no idea who was going to win this one. And I apologize. If you put money out there and, as your kids' college money, look, that's irresponsible of you. But I'm putting myself out there as an expert, and I'll let you down. You can hit me up if you want a reimbursement. The answer will be no, but you can hit me up.
You can hit me up.
I picked Carmelo to win this match. Our producer picked LA Knight. Jeff picked Carmelo. Explain yourself to the people. You lost people money, Jeff. Explain yourself.
I know. Well, here's the thing. Carmelo's awesome to watch, and he's fun. And I thought, I'm going to try and go against the grain here and try to get one over on these boys, because I look like a genius if I'm right. But all I really knew is that it was probably not going to be Andrade. But
that's cold. That it was like we didn't really give him a real shot, and I thought he performed the best in the match. I thought his shit looked the coolest.
He's awesome.
All right, Jeff. Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. This was so simple. You guys, you guys didn't even need us, I don't think, for this one. But when we're all in unison like this, we're rarely wrong. I think we're at 94.87% when we all agree. I think that's the numbers. I have all the analytics here. I just can't find them. This was easy. Kevin Owens is not going to lose to Randy Orton in this story the way it was built up. They're trying to make Kevin Owens a legit heel. And if you're going to make him a legit heel again, he can't just lose the first match. Also, Randy at this point in his career is all about putting people over and making people look good. He did it for Gunther. He was going to do it for Kevin Owens. He's always going to be one of the most believable guys out there. He's able to make everyone look great. I watched him make a 6-minute match with Primo Colon on a TBS Superstars episode 15, 20 years ago. And he made you believe that Primo was somehow going to win that fucking match. And then, of course, didn't RKO'd him out of nowhere and killed him and got the 1, 2, 3. But that's how good Randy Orton is.
Yeah, Randy Orton's a beast.
Does it feel good to compliment a wrestler that hurt me?
Well, that part I hate. I hate that he hurt you.
Well, why'd you do it? You know how I feel about Randy Orton. And I have personal problems with him. He broke my back with a modified backbreaker. And I've never fully recovered ever. But I'm not a little bitch and sued him. I don't believe in that. I just gut it out. I rub dirt on it and bing gay.
Yeah, but Freddie, you're a beast. You're a badass. And you know I got your back. I'm your boy. We all picked Owens. I didn't pick Randy Orton. I went with Owens.
My boy.
So, yeah, I got you.
Good. I just don't like all this Randy Orton love that we give. Finally, the men's crown jewel. I'm the one always giving him love. The Men's Crown Jewel Championship for the world's largest belt that doesn't fit around anyone's waist because no one's waist is that big. Cody Rhodes versus Gunther, champion versus champion, undisputed versus world's heavyweight. And this was a clean match with a clean finish, which was surprising to a lot of people. But Cody Rhodes won, and we all picked Cody. Cody Rhodes isn't losing any matches for a long time. He's the John Cena of this generation. John didn't lose a lot. He's the Roman Reigns of this generation. Roman Reigns didn't lose a lot. He's the Hulk Hogan of this generation. Hulk Hogan didn't lose a lot. So Cody's not going to lose very often. This was an easy match to call, as easy as Randy versus Kevin. We all picked Cody Rhodes. You know it's a 97.89% chance that when we all picked the same one, I know the number was different than the last time I said it. Whatever. I couldn't remember what I said last time. But we got it right. We made you money. We put it in your pockets. Once again, Jeff, I think we had a pretty damn good pay-per-view. We're always over 50%. We've never been under 50%. Every other statistic I've given you has been fake and made up, but that one is real.
Yeah, exactly. And also, we're not big Crown Jewel guys. We've always been a little like indifferent about Crown Jewel. So it's for what we were given, it was fun. But, hopefully we helped you guys with your picks.
Jeff, where are you going to be this weekend? Tell the people.
This weekend, you can see me at the Irvine Improv in Orange County.
One of my favorite improvs.
Yeah, that's on Thursday. On Friday, I'll be in West Bend in Wisconsin at the Bend Theater. And on Saturday, I'll be at the Den Theater in Chicago, Illinois. So come see me at any of those places.
So thank you guys for listening. Tune in every single week. The Wednesday show. If you haven't listened to Wednesday show yet, I know you guys have been asking for long episodes. We gave you like an hour. It was deep.
We got you.
So I don't want to hear any more of these short episode complaints. We're giving you length now. We're giving you length. Why did I say it like that? That sucks. Anyway, cool. I'll leave the show on an awkward moment and have a great week, everybody. Peace.
We love you.
This has been a production of iHeart's My Cultura Podcast Network. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.